I'm Peter Jennings in New York. Just a short while ago, astonishing news from East Germany, where the East German authorities have said, in essence, that the Berlin Wall doesn't mean anything anymore. It is perhaps the most important announcement made in Central Europe since the end of World War II, certainly since the wall went up in 1961.
We founded the Stimson Center at a time when the world was changing.
Mr. Gorbachev took office and totally revolutionized the way the Soviet Union was run. He pulled the troops out of Eastern Europe, let the former satellite countries free. The Berlin Wall, which divided East and West, fell a few months after we started the Stimson Center. It was the end of the Cold War. A whole new era of relationships were possible. A whole new range of problems presented themselves. And the existing think tanks were not up to the task.
What makes us different is that we get our hands dirty. We are on the road. We do field work in very difficult places. We have folks risking life and limb in war-torn regions. We don't sit in our cubicles. Yeah, we think. We come up with ideas, but we get out there to test them. Stimson was instrumental in building a non-governmental coalition to support the indefinite extension of the Non-Proliferation Treaty and the successful Senate consent to ratification of the Chemical Weapons Convention.
We put together a working group chaired by General Andrew Goodpaster, and the group included people like Secretary McNamara, Paul Nitze, who was a consummate Cold Warrior. And this group, in the late 1990s, put out a report that said we should work to eliminate all nuclear weapons from the face of the earth. And it was the first time that the establishment had come out and said anything like that.
We had this toolbox of mechanisms to prevent a Cold War from becoming hot. And we also did really good work on the UN.
They had just set up their peacekeeping office. They never had one before. And we brought to them from the US military advice about what a command center looks like, what sort of training programs they should establish, how to get their logistics organized, which has changed the way the UN makes decisions on peacekeeping and has toughened the kind of approach they take to it.
And did remarkable work advancing the concept of the responsibility of states to protect their own citizens. So Stimson 30 years ago was created at a time of positive change, and vistas opened up for creative work. And here we are, 3 decades later, at a time of immense change, once again, but it's negative.
And the United States is unsure of its role in the world. The country is split about what role it should have. So it's a time where good thinking, convening people with different perspectives, and finding practical solutions, our forte. It's the time for that again.
We have new issues, a wider set of issues than during our time.
Right.
Environmental security, food security. We're all in. Stimson Center has a lot to do.
Yeah. We'll do it over the next 30 years.